G'day sinners, welcome back to another episode of Behind the Chateau Doors. In today's episode, I'm reviewing Chateau Unwrapped. Compliments and good wishes never replace help with the dishes. For those not familiar with the channel, Chateau Unwrapped has 43,300 subscribers, and on a weekly basis they open up gifts that are sent to them by elderly people. Stephanie hasn't opened a gift for 2 weeks as she's been recently holidaying in Dubai. Stephanie reminds us again of the untimely death of her scholarship student, and I look towards the comments to see what people are writing. Darling exclaims, I'm sure Makotso wouldn't have wanted any other way. Life goes on. I'm fairly sure, darling, that Makotso would rather be alive than having Stephanie open gifts, but each to their own. First gift off the rank is some seeds, some coffee, some tea, and something that I don't know what that is. What the fuck is that? While Natalia smoulders to the camera, Stephanie is excited to receive yet more fabric. What I struggle to understand is how, after 2.5 years, can you still be excited to be receiving more and more fabric? Jeez, I'm just struggling to give a shit about these gifts that have been received. What were they? A glass mug, some cushion covers, and some hand towels that look like they came from my great-grandmother's house in the 1970s. Next up on the gift grab are 2 spode plates, and I'll let you in on a little secret, sinners. I too am intending to inherit a very similar service. Sinners, we're almost 10 minutes in, and I'm wondering, where's the valuables? Where are the valuable gifts? Could these be them? Yikes, that's a hell of a lot of brooches. It sure pales in comparison to the 0 brooches I have in my jewellery box. An elderly couple from the North Shore of Sydney has sent the chatelaine a chatelaine. For those not familiar with what a chatelaine is, it is simply a keychain. It wouldn't be a cadeau if somebody didn't send any tea towels. Stephanie, Philip and Jared all seem utterly perplexed at what a pie crust cutter could be.
Well, I've never seen a pie crust cutter before.
A pie crust cutter?
Pie crust cutter.
If it isn't hedgehog related, it's squirrel related, and Philip has got himself a new butter knife. Next up are a couple of dishcloths that Stephanie is thrilled to learn can be put into the dishwasher. Next up is imagery of a camel, a precursor to Stephanie's pending trip to Dubai. And finishing off the gift grab this week is a shit ton of bookmarks. Look, sinners, after 1.5 years of not watching it, nothing's changed. Or they're still getting utter shit sent to them. People are waiting around for them to see their things shown. How long are these gifts sitting there before they're opened? We know that Natty opens up all the boxes because of the cheese incident, the great cheese incident of 2020 or whatever it was. She must determine what they're going to show because they must have 50 boxes of tea towels. So she must have to spread them out. I would love to know if anybody's actually sent anything to them and it got shown. How long did you have to wait? So if there's any former fans out there, or even anybody who got a gift shown and read out, how long did you have to wait before you actually saw it on the cadeau? I noticed that Stephanie now shows who they sponsored every month. I wonder what will become of the 3rd year sponsorship funds. Do they get returned? In December 21, they donated €5,248 and 1 cent. What's the 1 cent for? Then August 22, they donated for Movember, but Movember falls in November. They're also a few months behind on charities. We're currently in March and there's nothing for December, January and February. How does she determine the charities? I cannot remember. And how are the custom charges paid? Are they taken out of the cadeau revenue? I don't think I can put myself through watching another one of these. It just sucks my soul dry. That's all you're going to get out of me today, sinners. But before I go, I'm going to leave up a comment from Stephanie's channel that I found humorous. From Laura. The tea towels are amazing. The size is perfect. In the US, particularly the southern states, are in high demand. They are unusually expensive and highly desirable. You are so lucky to have received them. In addition, the work to personalize them is amazing. Laura, there's a lot of things you can be amazed by, but tea towels, please, dear, please. Never be amazed by tea towels.